put some fucking pants on and go outside and do some shit.
Nothing to do. There's nothing to do.
Girl, there is nothing to do.
The Sandhills wants to know what time it is. It's time to get ready for the unlimited social scoop. Introducing Nothing to Do, the Sandhills Social Scene podcast, straight from the Share Studios with your host, Dominique.
Sorry, it's jamming out the genie in a bottle in my head. Hey guys, it's episode 38 of the Nothing to Do podcast, recorded here at the Shared Studios with your host, me, Dominique, of all the things, including Rock 103. Catch me Saturdays from 1 to 6. And, Be Live, who has become a great KJ. Yeah, that's right. My producer is one of the best karaoke DJs. I mean, this weekend was, and I'll tell you about that soon. Coming up this episode, we will be talking to someone who I like to call Dr. Doolittle. She's a Dr. Doolittle of Fayetteville, and they've got the FAPS Wolf Stock going on. It's their 11th year, so now would be a great time to jump up and join their board and raise some funds for some pups. But I'll let her explain that a little later in the show. So, what did I do this past week since we last spoke? Thanks for asking, by the way. After I left here last week, I went to the Fit for Life on Owen Drive, and my guys from Racing for ALS were out there with their blue Mustang race car. And when I tell you that thing was clean, it was really, really pretty. And no, I did not fall out of this one. Now, the other race car, I did fall out of. Yes, but this one I did not, because I didn't get inside. But they're gearing up for their big race coming up this weekend. So if you guys will check out their page, small donations, every little bit helps. And it goes towards a great cause of helping those with ALS. Also, this weekend was super, super, super busy. We had the Ribs and Butts cook-off. And Carl Pringle, sir, you did a great job. When I was talking about my producer being a KJ, Brian helped me out with karaoke and ended up running sound. But we got some good food, though. We got ribs to kick off. Like, I got them straight off the grill. And we had, what is it? Wisdom's Water Ice. It's a Philadelphia water ice. I had the grape and lemon. What flavor did you have, Brian? Oh, as the kids would say, bussin'. I guess. I don't know. I've been reading Kidopedias so I could figure out how to say the things they talk about. There was lots of entertainment on stage. There's an all-girl group, a bunch of teenagers by the name of Underwire who performed, and they are really, really good. I can't wait to see their rock stardom blow up and blossom. We also had a gospel singer and DJ Cass from, you might know him from 106.9. Where he does the mixes on there. And we also had DJ Black from 104.5. So it was a big combination. I know. Brian's laughing. I'm sorry, DJ Daddy Black, 104.5. And basically, we all just kept shouting, "I'm not calling you daddy." But it was a great moment where we all band together to help Carl's vision come in to light. And it was just the food. I just like, well, some may say burnt, but I love me a good char. So that's why I went to the grill instead, was running it to steal that rib for Brian and I. But yep, that went well. We're already preparing for next year. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to the Crown, Dorothy, Anna, Maddie, all of them for making that happen. If you guys are looking to throw an event, check out the Crown. I mean, I know it's for huge shows, but they can accommodate all. So plug. After we left there, we went to Show Us Your Cans at Louie's and visited a few guys from Cape Beard as they were doing their canned food drive to help out Second Harvest Food Bank. Those guys were just great. I just love them so much. Sunday, I said I was going to risk. I know. You guys, yeah, I didn't. We went to see the Heathers. I know a lot of you guys are like, what's that? Who are they? So it was a movie back in the 80s with Winona Judd and Winona Judd. Why do I keep calling that woman Winona Judd? Because I just changed everybody's name. Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. But Gilbert Theater is doing it as a musical. And one of my high school buds played, I believe he was a principal. Gabe, amazing job. Linda, that was in Vagina Monologues with me. She played one of the Heathers. It was just a really, really good and funny show. So they've got, I believe this is the last weekend to check it out. Check out Gilbert Theater. They're putting on some bangers for everybody. Speaking of the theaters, I haven't yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but Cape Fear Regional Theater is doing Footloose if you like another musical to go see. And from what I hear, it's also really, really well. We've got a lot of good performers around town. And that's what I love about Fayetteville, even though we're like a big mush of all different people from all different backgrounds. We have some really good performers here. So make sure to check out the local theaters. Today, as I am getting ready for the International Folk Festival, which myself and LJ, our poet, that was on the first episode of Nothing to Do, will be emceeing. He'll have the international stage, and I will be on the kids stage, which I'm excited because everybody knows I'm a kid. So I went in and I got to see the newest exhibit. Going to mess this up. I did a little rehearsal on how to say that. So for all Spanish speaking people, please don't hold it against me. It's the Obras de la Vida. I think I said it right. And it features the artwork of one of my favorite artists in town, Carlos of Gallery 13, which just moved from his location that was next to Blue Moon down the street to beside Cool Spring, beside Winter Bloom. It's where the Hummingbird candle making place was. And so big ups to you as a big move, and everything looks beautiful. I saw Oscar doing the vinyl on the door as I was driving through downtown. So a lot of great people doing a lot of great things. So this is why we're going to do our next segment, which I'm going to introduce you guys to one of my coworkers, Miss Sarah of Q98. Also known as Dr. Doolittle in my mind. I'm the only one that calls her that. And she's going to tell you why it's important to help out our animal shelters and how you can help out FAPS. So until a few seconds from now, something to do. Bye for now. I'm a genie in a bottle.
What's happening? Ali Sadiq is coming.
My mama has this slogan that she's been saying since I was 10 years old. You gotta get your ass out of here at 18.
Ali Sadiq is coming. I got a story to tell too. Make sure you grab you some tickets at AliSadiq.com.
All right, guys, episode 38 of the Nothing to Do podcast, and we are on location here at FAPS, better known as the Fayetteville Animal Protection Society. That was hard to say. And I actually get to hang out with one of my favorite persons from work and ask her all the questions about this woofing good time that we're going to be having in October. So, Sarah Pancake Kitty. Just kidding. It's Miss Sarah. Hi.
I don't even like pancakes.
Really?
I don't.
Huh.
But it's sticky.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Bacon.
And?
Bacon.
Oh, okay.
Some egg whites, maybe a little spinach, who knows.
But no
razzle
pancakes.
dazzle, no pancakes. Mm-mm.
Well, so you're my personal Dr. Doolittle. Anytime there's anything animal related I need, you're my person to go to.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
So tell me, like, did y'all have pets growing up? Like, what got you into, like, I like animals?
I discovered that animals are much happier and more loyal than humans. So, hey, besties. Basically.
So how many pets do you have?
Crap. I have Alfie, Penelope, and Catherine. Those are my dogs. And then there's Murphy David O'Grady. He's my mom's cat. Well, now he's mine. And then there's Charlie, the porch cat. And then there's Maurice, the crow that lives in my back porch.
Okay, so you've got, my Dr. Doolittle.
And I saw a grasshopper in my bathroom this morning.
Is that like a sign of good luck or something? We could say it's a sign.
Grasshoppers are actually, because they are ever forward, never backward. So it's a good reminder to keep moving forward in life.
The more you know. So, what got you involved with FAPS?
Honestly, so one of our other board members, Becky Smith, she had come to me. She was doing some stuff, with the station, and she's like, "Hey, what do you think about doing this?" And I was like, oh, "Absolutely," because being in a position to not only help the animals, like literally physically, like because I find them all over the road, being able to help save lives is really my mission in life.
Nice. So, you guys have wolf stock going on. Wolf stock, that's hard to say.
Wolfstock. Yes. It is a party like no other.
Oh, I see what you did there.
See? Yeah.
What year is this for you guys?
11,
Okay.
which is my lucky number, so it's gonna be a good year.
So explain to people who haven't been to Wolfstock what to be in.
First of all, if you haven't been to Woodstock, what are you doing with your life?
Okay.
It really is. It's just a great night of fun. Animals themselves aren't involved. However, it is for the people. It's just amazing. There's live music, there's food, there's drinks, there's swag, and just an all-around good time, and all of it goes to benefit the animals that are here at FAPS.
So are we going to see people dressed like the original Wolfstock?
I mean, some people do put it on, but
Will you be in costume?
You don't have to. I haven't decided yet. I might do some little flowers or something, but yeah.
So what are the proceeds for Wolfstock? Or basically just, what do you guys do here at FAPS?
Here at FAPS, basically we find families for unhoused animals, cats and dogs. That's really the only kind of pets that we deal with right here. But honestly, just making families happen.
Yeah. So I saw this really, really cute one, and they're named Holston, but I can't touch them because I didn't take my allergy medicines.
But it's okay. You could look at him real
Oh,
hard.
he's so cute. He's got like this little eye patch thingy.
Right.
And
But see, that's a perfect opportunity for somebody like yourself who isn't really acquainted with pets, or if you're allergic. There are things you can do if you do want to help save lives that don't directly involve adopting a pet. You can, if you aren't allergic, you come and be a cat cuddler. There's lots of opportunities to volunteer. There's also opportunities to help financially, because that's really where it hits us. Is all this stuff costs money. The vaccines cost money. The surgeries cost money. The floor breaking costs money. It's expensive.
So that's where everything from this fundraiser is going to go into helping you guys move forward.
Exactly.
Is this the major fundraiser that you guys do every year?
This is the biggest one we do we do several different things throughout the year, but Wolfstock is our major thing every year.
Okay. So if someone wanted to volunteer or just purchase tickets to Wolfstock, where would they go?
FAPSPet.org. You can link up with us on Facebook with Fayetteville Animal Protective Society. But I mean, big thank you to all of our sponsors who endlessly every year, they go all out for us.
Like these people, Carolina Vet Services.
Exactly. This is some of the swag that you can get. With your ticket, you get dinner, you get your drinks.
What's for dinner?
That Tito's Lemonade Bar is banging. We've got Grandson's Buffet doing the dinner this year, so that's good.
Oh, you're gonna go to sleep. But then you're gonna go.
And then you get, and this is just a few of the different swag items that we have. But yeah, everybody gets their swag bag, eats dinner, have some drinks. We've got 80s Unleashed performing.
Love
the Zach Wynn Band, you might remember them as Soul
that.
Decree. So it's gonna be a good night.
So dancing, will you have pets on site?
There will not be pets on site. It is at Cape Fear Botanical Garden, and they kind of frown upon, things going poo in the yard.
What if there was a dog on its hind legs and a jacket?
If he had on pants, perhaps. I don't think it's gonna work though.
So it's gonna kick off October
4th,
okay.
6 o'clock. And even if you can't make it to the thing, you can still, you can still make donations. There's also a 50-50 raffle that you don't have to be on site for.
Okay.
The person last year who won the 50-50 walked away with, I think, close to $3,500.
Nice.
So I do have them in the car if you want some.
Yeah. How much?
1 for 10, 6 for 50.
Bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just saying.
See, she just takes all my money. So basically, you guys get to hang out with Sarah October 4th at the Botanical Gardens for Wolfstock, the 11th year. How many years have you been with FAPS?
Oh, God. Several. 6. Maybe. I stopped counting.
And you
it
do
seems
so
like a
much with
lifetime.
animals around town.
I do. I do work with Cumberland County Animal Services as well. I'm an animal control officer, so a lot of times the pets that end up here are ones that I brought into there, and then they get pulled here, and so it's really great. You know what I mean? Like when people adopt here, I always say always adopt, don't shop, always adopt. But when you adopt from FAPS, you're actually saving 2 lives because that frees up a space here and it frees up a space there, and then they can pull more dogs, and yeah, so it's all about saving lives.
Don't shop, adopt.
Exactly.
Or I'm gonna have a bone to pick with you. I couldn't help it. It was just sitting there brewing. It was.
See what you did there. You are special.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate you coming on the Nothing to Do podcast, and hopefully, Brian or myself. I believe I have something to do that night. But of course, you guys know, I don't have a calendar. I don't use a planner. So if I do have something going on, if I don't, I'll be there. But you guys should be there too.
And it's honestly, if you haven't been to the botanical gardens before,
it's beautiful.
It's a great time to go see it, and you also get Grandson's buffet and Tito's lemonade. I'm just saying.
You had me
It's a
at
win-win.
Tito's lemonade, and by judging of Brian's eyes, you have him at Tito's lemonade too. So October 4th at the Botanical Gardens, starting at 6, food, fun, fundraiser for our pups.
Oh, there's beer too.
Oh, there's beer.
Beer. And other drinks, but not just Tito's.
Gaston, beer, our people. We love them.
Yeah.
Come on out. All right. And we'll post the flyer for you guys for more information. And thank you, Sarah. Miss Sarah, nasty. Bye, guys.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do.
Girl, there is nothing to do.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do.
Yo, good people, this is your boy Ali Sadiq, man. I got a story to tell too. It's coming to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Yeah, when? October 25th. Make sure y'all grab y'all some tickets at AliSadiq.com for I Got a Story to Tell tour. Hey, man, coming to Fayetteville. Get your tickets now.
Sorry, little Janet Jackson. Hey guys, episode 38 of the Nothing to Do podcast, recorded here at the Shared Studios. And a little tidbit about Sarah that just spoke to you guys about the wonderful event Woofstock that's going on October 4th at the Botanical Gardens. She is actually the first voice that you hear when you open up the Nothing to Do podcast.
Put some fucking pants on and go outside and do some shit.
Followed by Johanna, my friend Veronica Allen, and my homie, my fraternity brother, my man Tim Grand, Avery Daniels. So those are the 4 voices that make up the Nothing to Do podcast intro music. And then is Dennis on that one, or is he at the end? Dennis is on the end. So yes, I took a whole lot of people that I like and called them one day and said, hey, can you say there's nothing to do? And that's how we mixed it all together. But Sarah, being the extra person that she is, went above and beyond, would put some beep pants on and do some beep. So thank you, Sarah, for that. Hope you guys get a chance to go out to Wolfstock and support BAPS as much as possible. A couple of things that are going on immediately this weekend. As I mentioned to you guys before, it is IFF weekend. And typically Cool Spring Downtown District does the Fiesta Latina for the 4th Friday. There's going to be music, vendors, food, all the great things, right? So make sure to go out, weather permitting. Also, Saturday is the start of the International Folk Festival. The parade starts at 10, and then the stage is open at noon on Saturday and Sunday. That evening, Saturday evening, is the Southeast Regional NC Poetry Slam, which LJ will be hosting at the Arts Council at 7:30. This is all a big football play. Seger Stadium, Pectoberfest. If you guys listen to any of the Cumulus radio stations, you've heard my voice telling you that we are doing Oktoberfest, but in Fayetteville. That's me. So going out, that starts at 5. There'll be beer, music, beer. So you might want to go check that out. Also that evening, there's a lot of things going on Saturday. It's the unofficial VFW comedy tour. One of the guests that we've had on previously, RJ Jason, he will be one of the performers, and so will Slim. He will be performing as well. Common misconception about the VFW. Events are open to the public if they have a cantina. And this VFW 670 off the Doc Bennett Road does have a cantina. And so if you guys want to go see some good veteran comedy, make sure to support all of the VFWs that will be doing it. And I'm just going to throw it out there in the universe. It's going to be a lot. I feel like it's going to be a North Carolina tour. And I'm proud of those guys, Dennis and RJ and Slim and all the other veterans comics, Gerard Sidbury, who I have not been able to lock down on a show. But if you've ever met the man, it's hard to just be like, Gerard, come here. But he is hilarious. I would love to have him on the show one day. So this is me calling you out. But yes, go and support BFW 670 on Doc Bennett Road at 8 o'clock. And then also, when I talked about earlier, support the theater if you can. We got Footloose and the Heathers playing up until Sunday. So it's going to be a very eventful filled weekend. So I hope you guys are ready. If you have anything that you need me to put out there, make sure to let me know. Hit me up on the Nothing to Do podcast on Facebook. And we are currently 2 shows away from our 40th party. Brian, you ready? Woo! Until then, here's something to do. Bye.
Sadiq is coming.
So I'm just walking around.
Miss got on boots, CC.
Ali Sadiq, live. I got a story to tell.
My mama has this slogan that she's been saying since I was 10 years old. You gotta get your ass out of here at 18.
Friday, October 25th, Crown Theater. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
This scallywag gonna tell me.
Don't miss the hilarious Ali Sadiq live.
It was scallywag back then. We call it scallywag.
Thanks for tuning in to the Nothing to Do weekly podcast recorded at the Share Studios in Fayetteville, North Carolina with your host, Dominique. And make sure to tune in next week because it's only going to get better.